What's up guys, it's Jeremy and today is another day in my world, and today I'm going to show you some things that I absolutely cannot stand. That I bought a brand new motorhome and here are some things that are already broken or that I noticed after my first time using it for 3 days. So this, if you don't know already, is the Integra 32U. This is the GS E model Golden State Edition. So I can start off by telling you that I do like the way that it towed, and if you want to see more on this towing that trailer, I made a whole nother video on that. Now I would love to show you, I'm going to start off with from 5 going back down to 1, but you know, in no particular order. I'm going to save the one thing that I can't stand the most. So overall, I like when the slide outs are out, I definitely like it. I will tell you that my first problem this weekend is after 1 to 2 hours, the generator running, it just completely shuts off. We were in Arizona, it was about 95 degrees out, so that sucked because I really wanted to run the air, and at first we couldn't even get the generator to start. However,
2 hours.
yeah, so then I found out, went online, and it was like, oh yeah, if you hold the stop button and prime it for 1 minute and then hit start, and luckily it did start. However, it would only run for about 2 hours and then completely shut off and would not start again. Not sure. It's going in tomorrow to get that looked at, amongst a bunch of other things. So little details and things that I'm like, oh my gosh. So yes, trip 1, minor detail, molding, yes, is coming off. That sucks. Every time I open the bed, the slide drags, and you can see the drag marks. It actually ripped this panel out of the screw, and this molding was completely ripped off. I put that back on, but I know that's gonna need more screws. Otherwise, I'm sure that yeah, this panel, actually, look at this. This panel is not even on at all. All right, there, oh, look at, and then, I guess that just, all right, that kind of just pops back on into place. All right, next thing is, as we move to the back of this, you have these little latches that catch the door. Realized this one is broken, missing the screw. So that's gonna need to get fixed as well. Because when the door shuts, I mean, it's gonna catch, but there's a little catch in there, so it locks, but when you go to open it, that's the other thing on it. What else did we have, Kaden? The generator, the little molding pieces. I would love to know if they make a cover for this. I know that this gets so much, the traffic when you try to walk back and forth. Definitely.
I need some right here. Every time I try and get under it, I hit my head on this.
Yeah, there's not really anything we can do, and he's got a little head. But anyways, that's it. But I will tell you. Oh, the couch.
How the couch.
Yeah, I think we need to Velcro. They have these little
pieces on it.
Velcro dots, but it's not enough.
If you're in and out, it just see right there. See,
yeah, just sitting down, it just pops out. So we're gonna need to put some Velcro or some snaps, do something on there. You know what else I'd like to see? I'd really like to see a drawer here. I think there's definitely space underneath the seats that we could put a drawer there. When we did get the generator finally running, the AC did work really well. I think that, maybe more solar is going to be in the future. That way I'd be able to run at least one of the one of the ACs off of the solar on there. All right, what I hate the most, and I'm going to try to show you this in a combination of videos, but really if I go outside, I'm going to shut the door
If you went inside, I think we could see it.
all the way, okay? So the door is shut. But as you're driving down the road, this moves so much. And I could see light right here at the top of the door. Obviously, I can't reach up there.
It was all flexing.
But the whole door was flexing so bad in there. It was ridiculous.
It looked like the door was about to fall off.
It did. It looked like the door was about to fall off. So I'm not really sure what they could do to fix that. It's almost like it needs, instead of one pin in the middle, it needs like 2 additional pins on there to keep that door secured closed. I'll tell you another thing that I didn't absolutely love was when we did get the generator running finally at night. And granted, I'm nitpicking it, but I'm like, the generator isn't horribly loud, but it is over the rear bedroom. And it's definitely like one of those things that, let's just go back inside. Like when you're in there in the bed, like you're laying in bed, you want the AC on.
Trying to be quiet.
Yeah, you want quiet. I guess it's not really like, maybe it's supposed to be that like
White noise.
white noise. Yeah, exactly, Caden. But like, I know it's gonna be hard to tell, but like definitely laying in bed you hear it. And it's not like I guess, you know, in like the other Jayco or in my old country coach, you know, the generator was up in the front. I don't know. Maybe it's just taking some getting used to. That could be it. But definitely the door was the most frustrating thing. But I don't think it was necessarily just the door. Really, I feel like the rear of this coach, especially the rear, rides horrible. And I don't mean to be dramatic, but it really is. It's just pretty, dang, I was really hoping that it would be better with towing, thinking that the add-a-leafs that they put in there needed more weight on them in order to work better. But I really don't think that that's the case, because, you know, we went across the scales and I'm 6,800 pounds is the trailer, and I was really hoping that, you know, the add-a-leafs that are in there, it's riding on it, but like I was hoping that it would be a little bit better ride. I did also do a rear bumper measurement with this trailer on here as well. I got a little over an inch that the rear did settle down. So once I hooked it, not running weight distribution on this, wanted to see how it did, and about an inch. And I will do a whole video talking more about towing and weight distribution, and tongue weight will be in a future video as well. So I'm going to try to cover a bunch of stuff, and really guys, I rely on you guys, your comments. If there's something specific that you would want to see, please leave it down in the comment section. I would love to make a video all about it. But my first trip, these are my gripes with my brand new motorhome. Maybe I gotta live with it, maybe I don't. I'm gonna try to definitely doing some things to the suspension on this to make it better, but it looks like I got a little interior work. However, tomorrow it is going in. They're gonna address some things. They're gonna look at the generator possibly and see what's going on there. If you've had issues with a diesel generator, comment down below. Let me know what the issue was and how you resolved it. A lot of people, you will not only help me, but a lot of other people that watch the videos like this. So that's it. This is my world. I hope you guys enjoyed this, seeing what's going on with my new motorhome. Having fun, learning a whole bunch of new stuff along with you guys. I will see you in the next video.